Danny Acosta for Fight Magazine here with former WEC Bantamweight Champion Brian Bowles. Brian, how's the hand?
It's doing all right. Just started back light grappling. I'm not punching anything yet, but it's coming along real good.
What was your reaction to, or what was the fans' reaction to the fight, and how have you felt their support?
I've heard some negative things and I've heard some positive things. I think it comes with just comes with the sport. Some people are going to support me and some people are going to be against me. Some people say that they think I'm still a champ, and some people call me a quitter. I got a little bit of everything.
Because you broke your hand, do you feel that you'd like a rematch?
I don't make those decisions. I would definitely like to have one. I felt like we left something unfinished out there, and I definitely like to. If he beats me, I'd like for him to beat me down, but I don't think he can.
Cruz celebrated a lot, even under the circumstances. Do you feel that was unjust on his part?
Yeah, and I heard he's been making a lot of comments that are a little offhanded. He acts like he went out there and he beat me down, and made me quit. I went into the fight with injuries, and I broke my hand and was unable to fight. And in my mind, I wouldn't want to win a fight like that. I would like to beat me. I would like to knock the guy out or tap him out or do whatever it takes. I wouldn't like for him to be injured and have to back out.
He said he felt like he was going to finish you in the 4th and 5th rounds anyway. How do you respond to that?
I felt like in my game plan, I felt like the first 2 rounds were probably going to be his rounds anyway, because he's such a rangy fighter. He moves so much that I felt like later in the fight, that's when it was going to be my rounds. And the first 1 or 2 was going to be his rounds, but it didn't go as planned, and I had to stop after the second.
Aside from rehab, how are you going to be spending these next couple months?
Training, trying to get better. I'm coming off of 2 broken hands, and I just want to get in the gym and try to get my groove back. I went into that fight off of a broken hand and never really had my groove back. I went straight to a training camp just like I did for Miguel, and I'd really like to take a little bit of time and just to get my groove back before I start trying to get in shape.
Is it also because you went through the sport so fast and you got to the highest level so fast, you'd like to take a little time and scale it back?
No, I really haven't even thought about that. It's really just the injuries, and they've just put me out of training. I really feel like I was better a year ago than I am now, just because I haven't been able to get in the gym very much.
So how is Brian Bowles going to get his groove back?
Training my butt off.
And when can fans expect you to be back?
I don't know. I really haven't talked to WC about it, and it all depends on how this hand goes. If I don't injure it, maybe October, maybe a month before, maybe a month after, around in there sometime.
There seem to be 2 guys in the running in your weight class for the title, Scott Jorgensen and Joseph Benavidez. Who do you feel should get the first shot at Cruz if it's not you?
I'd like to see Joseph. I felt like he probably deserves it more than Jorgensen. But, both of them are tough guys. It's not my decision. It's WC's decision.
Any last word for fans?
No, keep supporting me. Sorry I had to back out like that, but I'll be back.
Brian Bowles, former WEC Bantamweight Champion.